So what's popping for the night? How we living?
Um, tonight I wanted to be spontaneous and I just wanted to change up the topic. I know we talked earlier about doing one thing. Um, so I said I was gonna just take, sometimes your heart puts you in a different place. So I said today I wanted to just talk about being entrepreneurs. I think a lot of times we take a lot of time and we're working so hard for other people's dreams and other people's achievements instead of our own. And I know that there are a lot of people out here that have dreams, have ambitions, and they're stifled because they're living from paycheck to paycheck, and they're doing that because they're comfortable with getting that steady income. But sometimes we have to chase our dream, and we just have to sacrifice that check for our dream. So I really just wanted to touch on that. Right now, the economy is crazy, and a lot of people are getting laid off, and I just want people to step outside of the fear of failure and step in front of, success and building your own brand, as I talk about Lomax as a brand. You have to really just step on faith and just really be your own business, your own entity, and generate your own money, and know that as much as you're putting into somebody else's efforts and somebody else's dreams, we need to be doing that for ourselves.
I feel you on that one. My thing right here. This is very important because it's coming up to that time. We need.
I know. And
everybody
you
to
sort of
vote.
made me go here with this as well. So.
Everybody needs to vote. That's all I gotta say. I mean, this country is so fucked up right now, man. I mean, the only thing we could do right now is vote. That's all we could do.
Exactly. TTG, train to go. What you have to do is, I think a lot of times, instead of licking our wounds and feeling sorry for ourselves and trying to figure out what it is that we did wrong, we just have to apply ourselves and know that there is no loyalty when you're working for somebody else. As long as you're working for somebody else, you are a seat filler. You're filling that position, and as long as you're in that position to be disposable, then you'll be disposed of. I think there's a lot of people out here that need inspiration. They need to be uplifted. And today I just wanted to give people some insight. Maybe they can go to our forum and talk about their dreams, their ambitions, things that they want to do. And maybe you and I both can just give them some insight and give them maybe some vehicles or some tools to be able to put those things into fruition for them.
Actually, in talking to some old folk, my grandfather to be exact, from what he says, and I've even looked in back in time in history books and everything like that, this country has been through this before. So the way he described it is it's like a roller coaster effect. You know what I mean? Like right now we are on the bottom part and we are up on that incline, coming back up to the top. So it's, I tell myself this, I tell everybody this, just hang on. You know what I mean? We can't be on top all the time. Nobody can be on top all the time. So
exactly. And I mean, your failure is going to, in some cases, your failures are going to put you into one or two categories. Your failure is either going to diminish you, or your failure is going to make you want to push harder to succeed. You determine your fate. Unfortunately, I'm one of those ones that I felt like I've always been pushed to test my limits. And it's either like you nut up or you step up, you know what I'm saying? And I've been able to step up, and even not working now, I'm like, damn, I still have a roof over my head. I still have a vehicle to drive. There are times that I've literally sat back and been like, how have I been able to do it? But those are the things with us. Like there are people that are just, you have to be ready to make it happen and not really feel sorry for yourself. And that's what I want to be able to tell our listeners tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's a lot of people, especially the holiday season, people start laying off like crazy, and then you get these seasonal jobs.
It's crazy.
But again, they're only seasonal.
It's crazy. It's fucking nuts.
And it's election year, so we also have to be mindful of being cognizant of who we're about to elect in this White House. As much as people Instagram and they Twitter and they Facebook, we have to be knowledgeable about taking the same time to study our electoral candidates, or the people that's about to be elected into this White House, and the people that are running, and really make sure that all of the things that we're trying to accomplish, that we have the right person in there that's going to be able to set forth our platform for us to be able to do that.
You are exactly right about that. On 10 with Lomax at MISLOMAX. at Miss Lomax, one S, at underscore DJ Reese, spell Reese with a C. A very, very interesting topic, man. This is perfect for the time of the year that we're in. You know, it's election season. I mean, I can only say it as many. I mean, I've been tweeting it, everything. You know, everybody needs to go out and vote. Make sure you're registered to vote. That is the only thing. Unfortunately, there's only one man that sits in this White House that can fix all this shit. You know what I mean? And
right.
it's crazy. It's crazy, but I mean, it is what we're doing. And going off what you said earlier, I be thinking the same thing too. I look back and I say, how the fuck have I made it? Like, how the fuck have I made ends meet? All that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
right.
crazy. It's crazy.
Especially, and you have a seed. You know, I can survive a little bit easier knowing that I don't have another mouth to feed. But you know, when you have kids, you know, or a woman or a spouse, it makes it, you know, or a mate, you know, man or husband or wife. You know, when you're a teen. And you have to figure out how to financially take care of not just you but others. It's more of a burden. But I just want to tell people to just self-apply. You know, you got to sit back, you have to exhale, and you just have to figure out your next move. And sometimes your next move is not going to be for anybody else but for you.
I feel you on that.
Find out what it is that you're good at and kill it, slay it. You work just as hard, 10 times harder that you was working for that next person to work for your own self.
I feel you on that, man. The forums, we talking about it, 66raw.com. We are in deep discussion, man. This is my topic right here. I'm into politics and shit, you know, but I'm a victim right now too. I mean, my ass, I'm unemployed,
right.
Everything like that.
Right.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like an epidemic. But did you just hear about the polls, how the Republican Party has been like, they found people that was forging. They've been forging stuff. They've been found forging stuff already. Like, how do you, like, already?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's early in the game, and the reason why I feel like they're doing that is because they already see that, you know, President Obama may have a good heads up on winning, you know, a re-election, and it's like, you know, they don't want to see that. So it's going to be up to us to really get out in these streets and do what we did 4 years ago to get him in-house, to keep him in there.
They don't want the middle
class to make moves. And not because he's black,
moves.
but because he's for people that are trying to work hard.
He's for the hard workers.
You know
he's for this middle class. That's what it's about.
Right.
These Republicans don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want people to still be poor. They want to be on top.
Exactly.
They don't like that shit.
Exactly. So we have to put this change out there.
110 with Lomax, though. 66raw.com, at 66raw on Twitter. All the listeners, let us know. Are you unemployed? Are you struggling? Do you work paycheck to paycheck to make ends meet? Are you an entrepreneur? You know what I mean? Let us know what you do. Let us know how you live, how you make your living. Just let us know. You know what I mean? It's really nothing to be embarrassed about. There's a lot more broke people in this fucking country than normal. You know what I mean? So it's like, and you know the funny thing? The funny thing is, it's even showing in the celebrities' music videos. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that a couple of weeks ago. So, I mean, you know, people putting on that you're doing too much to put on instead of, you know what I'm saying, knowing that, for me, because I'll tell you quick, you know, I don't have it, but knowing that you don't have it doesn't mean that you're still not rich in heart and spirit.
Hell yeah.
And I think, again, those are the qualities of life that we don't use anymore. You know what I'm saying? We go off of being flashy and feel like we have to be validated by those things and money instead of by the quality of character and our ambition, our drive, and things of that such. So, again, we're in the show me world instead of a be me world.
Exactly. You are right about that. On 10 with Lomax. Hey, Lomax, appreciate you. We're gonna definitely keep this conversation going online, on the internet forums, everything like that, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Anything, at Miss Lomax, MISLOMAX, at underscore DJ Reese, spell Reese with a C. Let us know how you feeling about this. Let us know your employment status, you know what I mean, all that. You know, we gonna chop it up a little bit. Lomax, I appreciate you.
Always, sweetheart. We'll do it again next week.
Definitely. See you later. Hey, on 10 with Lomax, each and every Monday night at 10 p.m. I'm going in. Club 66. Mention me on Twitter for a shout out, and I got you. Let me know what you want to hear. We about to go way the fuck in. Let's go. DJ Reese.